Hello everybody, Fat Man on a Mission, still continuing my trek to do a 5K in every county in Texas, and I'm actually going to finish up the fourth one this weekend by doing something a little different. Going to do a trail run or walk through a state park, and as you can see, the reason I chose this one is because I think that's some competition I may actually be able to beat. I figure if I race dead things and extinct things, I probably have at least a 50-50 chance of winning. But we are here in Somervell County, actually Somervell County, and the community is called Glenrose, a little past Glenrose, and you will find the Valley of the Dinosaurs State Park. And I don't know if this is true or not. I think that the reason the dinosaurs became extinct is because they quit moving. The snow and the ice age came on, and the ones that didn't want to move anymore, they're now extinct. So I thought, what a better goal for us, just to remind us that if we don't keep moving, we too may become extinct. But to tell us if my theory is true or not, and to tell us a little bit more about the Valley of the Dinosaurs, I'm going to welcome to the program today Jen Ming. And Jen is a park ranger here at the Valley of the Dinosaurs. Jen, welcome aboard.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So tell us about our two friends back there. I'm assuming that we don't have any terrible lizards in this park, any of the Tyrannosaurus Rex?
Correct. We do not have any living dinosaurs here, but we do have the clues and the remnants that these dinosaurs left behind. We do have thousands of dinosaur tracks here in our Paluxy River that visitors can come down, they can see for their very own eyes. And we have two models here that go back to the 1965 World's Fair that give you some idea of what these dinosaurs might have looked like when they were here roaming the earth millions of years ago.
Now, we have heard it said that Texas is a whole other country. That's a whole other millennia. I mean, these were here a long time ago, and I have a feeling that it probably wasn't this desert and low plains or plateau back when the dinosaurs were here. Was the terrain different?
Correct, yeah, the terrain was very different. This area actually would have been a shallow ocean environment, and right where we are in the park boundaries would have been along the coastline of this shallow ocean. And this wouldn't have been a coastline like we think of today. It wasn't sandy beach. It was more of a very sticky mud. And those dinosaurs were stepping and walking in that mud, leaving their footprints to eventually become preserved and fossilized today.
So kind of like a marshy type of swamp or an estuary type of thing?
It would have been more of like a tidal marsh.
Now, was that part of the Permian Basin?
We would have been here about the Cretaceous era. And that would have been really the last era that we would see the dinosaurs here.
Okay. So what can folks see if they decide to spend some vacation? I'm getting eaten alive by something. I don't know what these things are, but they seem to think that I'm rather tasty. Sorry that I don't have a nervous tick. I'm just swatting things away that are just chewing on me. But anyway, what can folks expect to see if they come here?
Well, they can see dinosaur tracks depending on river conditions and weather conditions. But we're so much more than dinosaur tracks. We have over 20 miles of hiking and biking and running trails. We have an equestrian area. We do have a small park store with some neat souvenirs, especially for the kiddos. And we also offer ranger guided programs almost every weekend, so you can come out and explore and learn more with a ranger. Now,
let me ask you about this, because this all started a very interesting way. A local gentleman during the Depression era, from what I understand, actually found the first set of tracks. Is that correct? Correct.
It would have actually been even earlier than the Depression era. Back here in 1908, a local schoolboy was out exploring the river and discovered a three-toed dinosaur track. And from that point on, this area became known as a place where you can come down and get in the riverbed, explore, and find a dinosaur track or 2 or 12.
Now, the interesting thing is, during the Depression era, a very ingenious, if not totally ethical, man started selling people the opportunity to come and look at his dinosaur tracks. And when he ran out of fossils, actual legitimate fossils to sell, he would just go make his own. Is that?
Yeah, that's true. That was kind of a rather common occurrence here. During the Depression era, where if you weren't chiseling out actual dinosaur tracks in the riverbed to sell them, you might have faked a few and made some casts and molds and sold them off to souvenir shops.
So a little bit of American ingenuity, I guess, helped to spread the fame
Yes.
of this area. Now, there is a little bit of controversy. There were some human prints next to the dinosaur prints, and there was some debate over whether those are authentic or not. I think now that probably has been debunked. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. There is a controversy where there appeared to be apparent giant man tracks next to a set of dinosaur tracks.
Sasquatch!
But what they have been proven to be actually are dinosaur tracks that have been eroded in such a way that have kind of shaped it into more of a human footprint, where mostly the pointy toes of the dinosaur have been eroded away faster than the heel and the rest of the foot of the dinosaur.
So it wasn't like an evolutionary father of John Cena.
Not as far as we know.
Okay, folks, you need to come out here. This is a great place, and you have the community of Granbury and Glenrose nearby, and both of those, Cleburne, just fascinating areas to be. I'm fixing to go do a trail and get my last 5K in. A little bit of a relaxed pace. I may not even time this one because I'm really here to put my chacos on and enjoy the day, but still doing 3.1 so I can check off Somervell County. Once again, from Somervell County, from Glenrose, the Valley of the Dinosaurs. I'm Fat Man on a Mission, and I hope to see you on the road.